start streaming the thing? Got it, boss.
I can hear you guys. I'm watching the stream as well. I can hear us. We also started early. I am Pug Walrus, GM of the Portland Pythons.
Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Gadget. I am one of the GMs of the Dallas Bird Dogs.
Yeah, Adam, GM, Bondi.
But
Yes, I'm Shorty Sidek, recent draftee of the Colorado Yeti, GM to nobody.
GM of my heart.
Take it.
He's our GM.
Yeah.
We select Ken Vold. The player is Jim Adrian Lebeas, who's from Ohio State. So this guy was a unanimous pick for our war room, right? He's an amazing player, and he is somebody who's just, I know this guy's going to be great. He is very active in the rookie Discord, and he's a great conversation. We had a great conversation with him during the scouting period. I know that this guy is going to be something that's going to be pretty much a superstar for the Bondi Beach Buccaneers, and I know that for a fact.
Second overall pick, the Dallas Bird Dogs select Pib, PhD. His fizzy flavor and sweet taste is. Wait, I'm getting word that we drafted user Pib instead of the soda. This is a little embarrassing, but either way, Pib is a great user, has knocked it out of the park in our admittedly very poor scouting, and we knew he wouldn't be around if we waited on this pick, so we had to snag him here and risk losing Mr. Worldwide forever.
Matt Jones, cornerback, user Zap. We considered Zap a top 2 user new create in this draft, and we were very thrilled to get him at number 3. We were amazed that he fell this far, even though it is only pick number 3. We thought it was going to be a lock, so to see him drop to us is super exciting, and we think he's going to be amazing on the secondary for us for Portland. We're super excited to have you here. Ermintrout.
Ermintrout.
Yeah, like from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
You ever watched Breaking Bad? Scrub.
Didn't even get him a render. Steg, I'm getting
No,
word
this
that
is still
people cannot
puns.
hear your Steg. I'm getting word that people can't hear your mic over the stream. Yeah.
Here, I can.
How about
I'll cover
now?
this one. We'll
All right,
figure
can we-
the audio issues
I got
out.
it. Can they hear me now?
1 moment.
Hello.
No, I can hear you.
Wait.
Hello. Can we confirm someone can hear me? Oh, sweet. Okay, well, I'll read the mic bit again. Sometimes a QB has balls that's just too high, and it needs to disappear. That's where Mike comes in. 10 yards, 20 yards, or simply 6 feet, Mike will take that ball and get rid of it, no question. His speed and moves on the field make him always ready to bail our quarterback out of any hot water they may have gotten into. We wanted a guy who would get the job done, no questions asked. So we got Mike. Congrats, Mike. And sorry about the audio glitch, guys. This is what happens when I download a sketchy program to split the audio feeds 6 minutes before. With the 5th overall pick, the Tijuana Luchadors select Bortol Holcomsby? I'm going to go with that. User Frenchie, the Luchadors had this to say. With the first round of the draft, the Tijuana Luchadors select Frenchie, a SHL dude through and through. We knew we had to get him as soon as possible. The SHL Tijuana pipeline is booming once again. Congratulations, Frenchie. With the 6th overall pick in the season 39 DSFL Draft, the Minnesota Grey Ducks select
Walter Gunther at linebacker. The Minnesota Grey Ducks had this to say about him. We're excited to welcome the current WWE Intercontinental Champion in Minnesota. Kenato has fully embraced his character, and we love the energy he brought back to the locker room. We're excited to see him bring honor to the field every day. Love that
Congratulations,
picture in the draft sig.
They do good work. Great work. With the 7th pick in the season 39 DSFL Draft, the Norfolk Seawolves select Iosefa Fumatu Mafala. It's only going to get worse. Do we have any comments about user beta, guys?
I liked him.
Beta in scouting was very good. From what I understood, yeah, just he was a really good scouting conversation. I think Norfolk got a very good new user here. Especially this late pick 7. This was kind of a small class for new creates, so I'm excited to see how he plays out, because this could end up being a very good steal for Norfolk here in the first round.
I do have a comment on the Palomalu pick render going to Notre Dame. Yeah.
Congratulations, Beta. Norfolk does have draft notes about how much they wanted to draft you, but due to no one being around to let the Norfolk stream rep in, we started without him. So be sure to ping him and ask what they had to say. With the 8th overall pick, the Kansas City Coyotes select Jimmy
Ryder. Oh, my bad.
Go ahead.
Jimmy Ryder, AJW. We honestly don't. They had this to say about the pick. We honestly don't know how AJW slid this far. It's not often you have a user jump in and immediately take the initiative on getting involved in the server. So the fact that he really jumped out. So the fact that he did really jumped out to us. As far as we were concerned, AJW was a top 3 prospect, so to grab him at the end of the first round is an absolute steal in our book.
Congratulations, AJ. It does look like we have the Norfolk rep. He has arrived. I think
Sorry.
Liberty.
Running a little bit late. Yeah, no, for Beta, it's just, I had a good conversation with him, talking about how how Samoans make the NFL at a rate 40 times that of the average American or something like that. It's kind of insane, actually, but yeah, no, overall, very good conversation.
Awesome. Well, we're glad you could join us. Sorry it took so long, man.
It's fine.
With the 9th pick and the first pick in the second round, the Bondi Beach Buccaneers select
Money
Adam.
Oliver, user Jeffy43. He's a tight end from Florida State University. Now, Jeffy is really highly guarded thanks to some of the guys in our war room, and we did make some jokes about him twisting the kicker, but besides that, he is a great player, and he feel like he will be a perfect addition to our locker room. Welcome to the team, Jeff.
Congratulations, Jeffy. Glad to see you back in the league. With the 10th overall pick, the Dallas Bird Dogs select
Live Elsa the Lookout for by user Bailey. This draft to Dallas is all about getting the band back together, and Bailey is our lead guitarist. Anchor and long-standing member of the Bird Dogs and overall great user, we hope Bailey keeps up this performance we have seen and can rock out at linebacker, other than linebacker, which actually stands for lead guitar.
Congratulations, Bailey. Glad to have you back. With the 11th overall pick, the Portland Pythons select Bug.
I'm muted. I'm dumb. Tyler 1, running back, user Pow Adrian. Pow was in our locker room for a little bit because we picked him up as a post-TDL acquisition last season, and he's been great in the locker room. We're super happy to bring him back. He was just very friendly and very excited to be a part of the Portland Pythons, and we're excited to bring him back and make him a more permanent member. So welcome back, Pow.
Congratulations, pal. With the 12th overall pick, the London Royals select Pegmi Amidala, user ScudMuffin19. The Royals had this to say: "We couldn't be more excited to slide Pegmi Amidala into London. We thought our roster was pretty full up already, but we found a way to stuff the tight end in here with us. With Pegme, defenses will be penetrated, holes will be opened up, end zones will be entered. We can't wait until the first time Pegme invades our locker room. Congratulations, Scud." And that is exactly what I was hoping from London.
Yeah,
Here.
that seems about on.
These
That's
puns.
very on target.
I have missed these puns.
With the 13th overall pick, the Tijuana Luchadors select wide receiver Oliver O'Connor, user Sonic Star Gaming. The Luchadors had this to say: Jason had a chance to get to know them during their time at the SCSFL. Though it was a brief moment in the league, we're glad to see them in the ISFL for a new chapter. Congratulations, Sonic Star. With the 14th overall pick, the Grey Ducks select
Ape the Party Rhino at running back. They had this to say: last season we took a chance with Ducks at running back. We decided bigger is better, so now we have a Rhino back there. Snowy Wolves is another active user in the Minnesota locker room with 41,000 messages. Yes, 41,000. And someone we couldn't pass on.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Yeah, that's a lot of messages. Jesus.
Congratulations, Snowy. Welcome back. An incredible render. With the
Okay.
with
With
the
the 15th pick. Okay, sorry. With the 15th pick in the DSFL draft, the Norfolk Seawolves select Big McLarge Huge, kicker and punter user Hydrium. Everyone knows that field goals are the gateway to the soul. They are beautiful. They are inspiring. They are the realest thing this world has to actual magic. Each football soaring between those majestic uprights is poetry manifested. With that in mind, Norfolk was excited to draft a new kicker this season. Our scouting conversations with Hydrium went so incredibly well that we knew we had to scoop them up early before the competition realized how truly this new user was. We are excited to see them make poetry with their feet.
Congratulations, Hydra. With the, I'm going to say 16th overall pick, but I don't know if it belongs to Norfolk, in the DSFL Draft, someone
Oh yeah,
select.
that's what I forgot we were
Back to
picking.
back. There we go.
We select linebacker Toad Wananapaioa. Linebacker user Sidus. This was probably Norfolk's easiest pick of the entire draft. A legendary user at a much needed position. Sidus was everything Norfolk needed in one perfect package. I could go on and on about all the reasons we decided to go with this pick, but these reasons would all just be lies. The truth is, we drafted Sid because they offered to help us with testing. Go Boats.
Congratulations, Sid. With the 17th overall pick, the Kansas City Coyotes select
Alex Armstrong, defensive end. This is what they had to say about it. Dulio. Dulio is a valued ISFL presence who can give us the inside scoop on casino betting help. Casino betting, help our new creators build up their bank balances for a brighter ISFL future with his expertise. All joking aside, Dulio is an esteemed veteran presence and someone who we look forward to adding to the Coyote locker room. Also, we lost pretty much our entire defense to call-ups, so this fills a desperate need for us.
Congratulations, Dolio. With the 18th overall pick, the Dallas Bird Dogs select
KK Slider, Wolfzilla. Wait. Well, now our notes don't make any sense because this is not the name we had on the.
I think Wolf changed his name.
Yeah, Wolf
Very
changed his
unfortunate.
He changed his
I'll
name.
just. The short and sweet of it is that he's got a kaiju-sized monster locker room presence, and we hope that he won't take down that he can help us take down our King Kong and get an ISFL Ultimini.
I'm sure Wolf won't mind. I know him and Hammer are really good friends, and I'm sure he's excited to be in Dallas. Sneaking in with that name change, though.
I had a whole little wardrobe for it, too.
With the 19th overall pick, the Portland Pythons select
Frankie Fresh, user Frank linebacker. We love Frank in Austin. He's been a user for ages now. Obviously, he's super reliable. He's in my dynasty league alongside some of the other ISFL users. And yeah, he's just a great user, and we needed more defense and just more reliable defense to stack up on. And yeah, we think he was a no-brainer at this spot in the draft.
Congratulations, Frankie. With the 20th overall pick, the Season 39 DSFL Draft, the London Royals select Lionel Scrimmage, user Mojo Jojo. The Royals had this to say: Lionels have a long line of fame and success. Lionel Richie, Lionel Messi, I guess pronunciation difference, and now Lionel Scrimmage. Seeing this pick available, we were Mojo Jojo-tivated to bring this locker room favorite to London. Was the name Lionel a subtle call for the Royals to draft Mojo, or simply an amazing pun name? We don't discriminate. We love both options. Congratulations, Mojo.
The last ones were better.
Kind of jealous. How much time did London spend on these puns, bro? Like, it's so freaking corny.
This is every offseason. I absolutely adore it. With the 21st pick in the Season 39 DSFL Draft, the Tijuana Luchadors select Eli Prince, user Rufio. The Luchadors had this to say: he's a great vibe in the locker room and a great collector of cards and memorabilia. Seriously, ask him about it sometime. We're glad to have him back in a powerful offense. Congratulations, Rufio. Excited to see you back in the league as well. With the 22nd pick, the Minnesota Grey Ducks select
Sir Tyrell, I don't even know. Zaarone? At defensive tackle. We'll go with Zaarone. Coming off a 2-year hiatus in the ISFL, Rabid Sponge is a well-known user in the PBE. We were surprised to see them still available in the third, and can't wait to see them line up with the left-hander in Minnesota Blue.
Congratulations, Rabbit. With the 23rd overall pick, the Norfolk Seawolves select
Safety Quandale Dingle, user McGritty10. Norfolk is absolutely baffled that this new user made it this late in the draft. McGritty has the potential to be a first-round pick, and we are absolutely ecstatic to draft them to our team. They're active, they're ambitious, they're destined for greatness. The only question that remains is how good they are at actually doing the gritty.
Congratulations, McGritty. With the 24th pick in the Season 39 DSFL Draft, the Kansas City Coyotes select Kansas City.
Great render here.
Gadget. All right.
I was reading the notes thing before I realized I was still muted because I was coughing. The Kansas City Coyotes select Clint Mustache, tight end, another longtime ISFL veteran, an esteemed presence for the Coyote locker room. Manic has been around since the beginning, and we're thrilled to have that kind of experience in Kansas City. We're also thrilled to have another elite tight end for Negs not to throw to.
Fair.
Yeah, screw Negs.
Having been on a team with him as a
You should
QB
cut
for
Negs.
a while, yeah, I agree. I mean, I wasn't
Congratulations, Manic. With the 25th overall pick, the Bondi Beach Buccaneers select
Bengal Tiger Herd. Oh my man, he's a Shanghai kid. So, fun fact: this guy's actually Dude Man's brother, and we need that kind of loyalty in our kind of locker room, right? He's also been doing podcasting. He has his own Sig Shop. Yeah. We're honestly glad to find out he was still on the board at this pick, and we hope that he can find what he's looking for here. BBB. Let's go, BB Bengal.
Congratulations, Shanghai. With the 26th pick, the Dallas Bird Dogs select
Mike Holiday, user Dally-Pole. Now you have to imagine that this is read out to the tune of Green Day's Holiday. I beg to dream and differ from the hollow lies. This is the pick of the rest of our lives with Mike Holiday. Dally-Pole is the lead singer of the Bird Dogs, former War member, stellar user, and all-around good guy. He's back, and we couldn't be happier. Sorry I didn't sing out the tune for you, for you, Gadget.
I'd imagine that was likely a good thing.
Gadget, why are you not reading your own picks?
That is a good question.
He had to call off. Let him be, man.
He's offloading his work.
So much more room to cover for your call.
With the 27th pick in the Season 39 DSFL Draft, the Portland Pythons select
Lenny Extra Long Pipe, defensive tackle, user Big Blue X02. I had a really good scouting conversation with Big Blue, but honestly, what really tipped the scales was I was told that he is friends with UC, who is my GM in Austin, and seeing him be this active and just a solid-looking recreate this far in the draft, it felt like a no-brainer for us, and we definitely wanted to keep stacking up on defense here, and we were super glad to get another defensive lineman. So, welcome to Portland, Big Blue.
Congratulations. With the 28th overall pick, the London Royals select. Find the London notes. Lord Farquads, user Ace. The Royals had this to say: Mirror, mirror on the wall, is this not the most perfect draft pick of them all? We aren't worried about Farquads coming up short at all. With this tight end lining up against opposing defenses, we know some of them will die, but that is a sacrifice we are willing to make. Pull up your blanket, cheers, and enjoy. Congratulations, Ace. With the 29th overall pick in the Season 39 DSFL Draft, the Tijuana Luchadors select Melvin Harris, user Adopax. The Luchadors had this to say: Adopax is a steadfast offensive lineman and a great locker room presence. After picking him up post waivers, we're lucky to have him back, and as the head of appeals, means we're getting off scot-free in punishments. And I'm going to absolutely read an emoji here. Doge Cack. It's in the notes. With the 30th overall pick, the Minnesota Grey Ducks select
Marlo Stanfield at quarterback, user Marlo. Another veteran sim user with an account created in 2011 for the SHL. We're excited that Minnesota is their first team here in the DSFL. That and any reference to the Wire is a win in our book, is what Minnesota had to say.
Congratulations, Marlo. With the 31st overall pick, the Norfolk Seawolves select
Running back Howard Coward, user jcortesi81. Many seasons from now, we will all look back and reminisce upon one of the greatest running backs of our generation. We shall all bask in the glory of how Howard Coward towered over the competition. He was empowered and scoured the field, making the other team soured. Also, Jay Cortesi is a legend, and we're psyched to have him in our submarine.
Congratulations, Joe. I gotta make it up to sea at some point soon. With the 32nd overall pick, the Kansas City Coyotes select
User Mflex, Raya Hoapai, offensive line. Here's what they had to say about this. We're not quite sure how an ISFL GM slipped all the way to the 5th round, but we certainly aren't complaining. Every team could use more offensive line help. And to have one with the experience Mflex has is a huge bonus. We're also excited to play host to both Hahalua GMs in consecutive seasons.
I don't think you're reading the right pick.
We're not reading the right pick.
This is Matthias Mayhem.
There's just not a line break there? Oh, I might. You know what? Sure. While Maddie's technically a recreate, real life forced him to cut his first player's career short. Now that he's back, we're happy to welcome him to the Coyote family. Maddie might still be fairly new to the ISFL, but he's a veteran from other sim leagues and is a welcome presence everywhere he goes. Just ignore what I said. Pretend that didn't happen. We don't know where he's going
Maddie,
yet.
don't think we've forgotten that we took you in the first round and you left after a year.
Let's
No
move on.
hate.
Let's move on with the 33rd overall pick, the Bondi Beach Buccaneers select
Penger Tolliver, another wide receiver, using GWD Johnson, just GWD Johnson, I can't read. Anyway, some of the guys know a lot in our war room kept pushing us to draft Penger in early round, and from what they had to say about him, he's a great guy, and he's probably a sleeper pick. Probably going to suck for Smoke and Jay to throw to two Tollivers. Probably going to increase his interception stats. But anyway, besides that, here's hoping that we are right and that Penger can do great things for us.
Congratulations. With the 34th overall pick, the Dallas Bird Dogs select
Moonlight, Alita Battle Angel. Here's what we have to say about this. Drafting up moonlight, everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. The bird dogs are picking up moonlight. Extending Moonlight's previous character is the GOAT linebacker, so our hope is that Lightning can strike twice with some of that GOAT energy carrying over to the DSFL.
Just to let the audience know, I will be contacting HO for settlements for you guys all having to hear Gadget just sing.
Dallas loves their songs, huh?
Hey, dude, Gadget's killing it.
Listen, it's all about the song references.
With the 35th pick, the Portland Pythons select
The Heavy, offensive lineman, username Timo Sura. Timo's last player was also with us in Portland, and he was wonderful for us. He's basically had a great 4-year career with us as a linebacker, and he was just really fun in the locker room and very productive. We know he's a very safe pick here, and I'm sure that he's very thrilled to come back to Portland. So we're very glad to have him back, and we're welcome back, Timo.
Congratulations, Timo. With the 36th pick, the London Royals select Don Toblio, user JPox. The Royals said, we say, heyo, gonna pick Tobleo, stretch there. JPoc rocks from the School of Hard Knocks. Try to put him in a box. He'll juke you out of your socks. This jock's getting gocks. It's a lot. Congratulations, J-Box.
It
I think
sounded
it's
like a
Toledeo.
5-year-old's attempt at poetry.
What is
I don't know
God?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, it was incredible. With
I
the
mean,
is
it's
God?
also incredible in that same vein.
with the 37th overall pick, the Tijuana Luchadors select Jake Basinger. The Luchadors had this to say. Lucha select Drizzy as our Titan 1, an old Tijuana legend and a leaguer who's been with us for many seasons. We're excited to see him around the locker room. Congratulations, Drizzy. With the 38th pick, the Minnesota Grey Ducks select
Florida Man, user Nikki Limp? I can't see what that says.
Nikki VMLP, I think. There's a
Oh,
V in there
VMLP,
somewhere.
okay. While we're not based in Florida, we're hoping this player continues to do crazy stuff while in Minnesota. Nikki is another user returning from a long break looking to make a big return.
Congratulations. With the 39th pick, the Norfolk Seawolves select
Defensive end Colt McIntosh, user Mac Colton D. Norfolk lost a number of good players at the end of last season, including good player, and has no greater need than that of refilling its high-caliber defensive line. We are stoked to add Colt to this lineup and expect they will accomplish great things for us.
always love a player whose first name is Colt. With the 40th pick in this DSFL draft, the Kansas City Coyotes select
Now here's where we select Raya Huopia, offensive line. Hey, this to say about the pick. We're not quite sure how an ISFL GM slipped all the way to the 5th round, but we certainly aren't complaining. Every team could use more offensive line help, and to have one with the experience Flex has is a huge bonus. We're also excited to have played host to both Hahalua GMs in consecutive seasons. Clearly, Kansas City is the hot destination for those who want to spend some time in beautiful Honolulu.
congratulations. With the 41st pick and the first pick of the 6th round, if I'm correct, we're flying through. The Bondi Beach Buccaneers select
Defensive end, Action Bronson, user wait, I can't read. Here. Jack Kmart. Anyway, Bronson popped into the conversation a few times in the middle of our draft, but we always had to go for a different way to manage the holes that we had in our roster. We're actually kind of shocked that he's fallen this far, and it's going to be a sigh of relief to have him. He's going to be a great player here in Bondi Beach.
with the 42nd overall pick, the Dallas Bird Dogs select
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I have no clue how to pronounce this.
Is that an
Naki Ayame?
Nakiri.
Valor X77. Don't tell anyone this, but Valor is secretly the steal on the draft. He's available for us far later than we could have expected, and we couldn't dream of passing up a max earner in the 6th round. So we're hope Valor is happy to join us. We hope he's ready to play for us. Right?
Congratulations, Valor. Excited to have you. With the 43rd overall pick, the Portland Pythons select
Jude Ash, linebacker, username Jucat. Jucat is another new create. We didn't think a whole lot at first. We were worried that they had gone IA, but they had actually popped up as early as 2 days ago and were completing tasks. So we're hoping that they could be kind of a sneaky pick for us this late in the draft here. So yeah, if you're out there, Jucat, watching this, welcome to Portland, and we're super excited to help you out and get you started.
Congratulations, Jucat. With the 44th overall pick in the DSL draft, the London Royals select Cassius Holloway, user the 1. London has this to say. With our last pick, it was easy. We picked the 1. The 1 what? We aren't sure. But when someone sells themselves as the answer, you take them and figure out the question later. Congratulations, the 1. With the 45th pick, the Tijuana Luchadors select Keep Calm, player named Colby Covington. The Luchadors had this to say. The Luchadors select Keep Calm, a linebacker in the draft. We haven't seen him in a while, but if you're listening, that would be awesome to have you back. Hopefully we can get Keep Calm back in the league. With the 46th pick, the Grey Ducks select
Xavier Frost. Frost is coming home to Minnesota, and we're excited to give him the opportunity. Lane has put a lot of work into the league, and we want to make sure he gets off to a good start with this recreate.
Congratulations, Lane. Happy to see you go back to Minnesota. I know you really liked it there. With the 47th pick, the Norfolk Seawolves select
Linebacker Xavier Tron, user Xtroner99. We are confident that one of these days Xavier Tron will respond to our scouting messages. Until that day comes, they have the honor of playing for the team that has produced the DSFL's greatest linebacker cores. Go Boats!
Great.
Congratulations. With the 48th pick, the Kansas City Coyotes select
What's happened here is Dallas has traded for this pick after Infinite has made the slides. So he's a Dallas player. Just to make Infinite and Steg's life difficult. However, Blitzbox is a good friend of Hammer in real life, so we're hoping we can get an active user in a position of need and get a just great guy out of it.
Yeah, definitely thanks to Kansas City for helping us out and getting Hammer somebody who he's really close to. Just weren't enough picks in the draft for Dallas to get everybody. Um, I think the conditions of the trade will be posted after the draft as well, but because we don't have a draft slide, Dallas receives Blitzbox, user Pat Truckle, and Kansas City receives Dallas's season 40 round 6 pick with two conditions. The first being if season 40 has fewer than 6 rounds, Kansas City receives Dallas's last round pick of season 40. If this condition is exercised, then the second condition is voided. If it isn't exercised, condition 2 is if Blitzbach earns a total of 100 TPE, either applied and banked, including indie pinning updates, by the end of the Ultimate stream, then the Dallas sixth round pick that gets traded becomes the 4th round pick in season 40. So Norfolk would acquire the Dallas 4th round pick. And finally, with the 49th pick and the last pick in this DSFL draft, the Bondi Beach Buccaneers select.
Sorry, I think you got that wrong. The Bondi Beach Football Buccaneers. We select Seth Fisher, Titan fan 34 from Liberty University. To be honest, this guy's an amazing. I think this guy poses a great need for us, and it's kind of a surprise. We thought he would be picked up a bit earlier, but he's been inactive and stuff. But if he comes back, we would gladly take him and make him become a superstar here at Bondi Beach. Go Bucks!
Congratulations, Titans fan. We do have a couple of updates as well. I think this ends the draft, but I do have a list of the waiver claims. These are post-draft waiver players that have been picked up by teams because they created after the draft had started. They don't go in the draft and subsequently don't get a draft card. But I do have the list. Portland is receiving Detective Crashmore and Marcus Jackson. Bondi Beach is receiving Cairo Knight. Tijuana is receiving Jack Henderson. And Norfolk is receiving Rocky Franklin III. So those
I don't
guys
know
will
how you
all be
guys
going.
let. I don't know how you guys let Crashmore fall to us. That's a wild thing. I'm amazed that we got him. I was so excited to see him fall to us.
Somehow you guys got 2 players in post deadline waivers.
Yeah.
Not sure I've ever seen that in a class where there's only 4. Or I guess 5. But that ends the draft, guys. With the DSFL draft, it always is worth noting that there are always lots of players who, get drafted in the later stages of their draft and subsequently, surge up the board and go higher in the ISFL. So use where you win as motivation. Hopefully everybody who got drafted tonight enjoys their new team and enjoys the league. But that is all we have for you guys tonight. Season's to start in a couple weeks, so everybody get those updates in. Any last words, guys?
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you
Go
guys.
Bucks.
No. Thanks for having us, guys.
Go
Appreciate
Boats.
it.